Okay, so good morning everyone. By the way, I am Rosalinda Bautista, and for today's video, we are going to make a healthy way of preserving foods, which is called fermentation. So we all know that fermentation is a process of preserving foods in which it contains good bacteria which is present in fresh fruits or vegetables. But to have a healthy population of a good bacteria, uh, we can use a starter. So we can use just like this one. So this is a sauerkraut from a fermented cabbage. So we can use the juice of this as a starter. We can also use lactopaffi. Or we can also use as a starter, it is called a coco kefir, or it is a fermented coconut water. So we all know also that fermentation is very popular process in making wines, alcohol, and other beverages. But for today, we are going to make a fermented green tomatoes. Okay, so let's start. So first, I am going to present to you the ingredients we are going to use for our fermentation. So first, uh, we have 2 cups of sliced green tomatoes here. We have also 1/4 cup of sliced onion. You can also use a white onion if you want. Then we have also garlic. So this is 3 cloves of garlic. So uh, here the 3 of them, I slice them in a circular form so that they will have a uniform form. So we have also black pepper seeds. So we are going to use 1 teaspoon of this. And for our starter, I use lactopaffi. We will use 1 teaspoon of this. And then we have also brown sugar. So we will use 10 tablespoons of this brown sugar. And then we will, this is a purified water, and we are going to use 1 1/4 cup of this. So here are our tools and materials needed: the measuring cups, and so this is the mason jar that we are going to use. So for the mason jar, so I sanitize this through steaming for 3 to 5 minutes, and we have to let it dry, of course. And then why I steam this, so that there will be no bad bacteria that will affect our fermentation. So now let's begin for our fermentation process. So let's set aside our dry ingredients: the tomatoes, the onion, the garlic, and the black pepper seeds. So in a separate mixing bowl, we are going to make the liquid solution to mix with these dry ingredients. So let's mix the purified water. So this is already measured. Then, of course, our starter. So we will measure 1 teaspoon. And then 10 tablespoons of brown sugar. So, we will mix thoroughly this liquid solution. So here it is. So it has a golden color. So we will make sure that the brown sugar is well dissolved in the water. So it's done. So we will get our mason jar. We will set aside this because we are now in placing the dry ingredients to our mason jar. So first, we will put these 2 cups, these green tomatoes. Of course, our onion and the garlic. because these green tomatoes are very crunchy, and this is rich in antioxidants also, and rich also in vitamin C. So through fermentation, so it will double up the nutrients containing these fresh tomatoes through the good bacteria of the fermentation. And then lastly, we will spread the black pepper seeds. So this is our dry ingredients placed in a mason jar, just like this. Here. And then we will fill this with our liquid solution. So we will make sure that all the dried ingredients are filled with this liquid solution so that it will have a good fermentation. Fill this one. So we will close tightly the cover or the lid of the mason jar. And then we will shake this gently so that to make sure that all the ingredients are mixed together or mixed well. So just like this one. Okay, so we will loosen the cover of the jar after covering it so tightly so that there will have a proper exchange of gases in and out in order for the good bacteria to flourish. And then lastly, we will place this fermented green tomatoes in a dark and clean area so that the good bacteria will not die. Then after 3 days, so we have our fermented green tomatoes. So as you can see, so it creates bubbles. So these bubbles are produced by the good live bacteria containing in our fermentation. So there it is. So as you can see, so there are many bubbles. And these bubbles are a sign that our fermentation went well. So we will try to taste the green tomatoes. So as you can see here, so we will get another one. Okay. So as we can see here, so it's still in a green color. And we will try to taste if its texture is still firm. It's still crisp and have a firm texture. And it's very yummy. So, therefore our fermentation of these green tomatoes is very successful. So I hope that you will try to do this at home because this is very healthy and very nutritious and very easy to make. I'm sure that the kids also will love this. So that's all for our video. So I hope you like this. And thank you and God bless.